On Central Park West.
Things are moving along quicker than expected. Grab a pencil, darling. I'm only going to say this once.
Last week, somebody accessed my computer.
Then it's your job to find out who that someone is.
Please let me know that I can trust you.
You can trust me.
Give me back my underwear.
They're all yours if you want them.
Is that a threat?
Bet your ass.
You know, I thought this was going to be hard for me, Alan, but you just made it real easy.
It's going to be anything but easy.
I think your little fan club back there would settle for any subject.
Peter, I'm tired of playing games. The truth is, this just isn't working.
You're welcome to anything, except my brother.
No one's good enough for Peter. How sweet.
I didn't say no one. I said you.
We'll see about that.
Takes home the gold.
You know what I like about you? You're so gracious when you win.
Photo opportunity, anyone with a camera. Maybe I should call your girlfriend at the Globe. I bet she'd be interested in covering this.
I guarantee she won't be. She's been fired thanks to me.
What is that, guilt? You used her, she used you. It's the American way.
If I were you, I wouldn't apply for an ambassador post. Besides, she's working for some caterer, passing hors d'oeuvres. I just wish there was some way I could help her get her job back.
You know there is.
Forget it. I'm not going to my stepfather. I've never asked him for any favor, and I'm not about to start now.
You kill me. It's like you've got the keys to a Lamborghini, you won't even drive it around the block.
I just don't want to owe him anything.
Hey, I only brought it up because I thought it was important to you.
It is.
Hey, I guess you could always give her a call yourself. Hi, this is Peter Fairchild. I deliberately gave one of your reporters false information, and you almost got sued for about $1 billion. But I'd consider it a personal favor if you'd hire her back. Who wouldn't say yes to that?
Do you have your phone in there?
Always.
Let me have it.
Mr. Rush's office.
Peter Fairchild for Alan Rush. I need to speak with him right away. Short notice. I'm really glad you could meet me.
Anytime, Peter. You know that. I just wonder why we don't get together like this more often.
Well, you're always so busy.
You can't imagine what a pleasure it is to have a meal with someone that doesn't want something from me. I see. And you're not just interested in the pleasure of my company.
Believe me, Alan, I wouldn't have asked if it weren't important.
No, that would be pointless.
There's a reporter at the Globe, Alex Bertoli.
My night with Peter Fairchild? I take it you want her fired.
No, actually, she's already been fired. I was hoping you could pull some strings so she could get her job back.
Now I'm confused.
She's just somebody I'd like to help.
You mean somebody you'd like me to help? I can probably do that. But Peter, we only get so many favors in this lifetime. You're sure you want to squander one on her?
I told you I wouldn't have asked if it weren't important.
Aha, so you're sleeping with this girl.
Alan, if you can get her rehired at the paper, I would be very grateful.
Fine. Consider it done. We're finished here, aren't we?
I guess.
Now, you stay if you want to. And I never enjoy the forced casual conversation that comes with a business transaction.
Alan, I wish you would let me get that.
Don't worry. Next time you can pay.
Well, the job's not
not bad, actually, though I have students who think The Great Gatsby is a story about a really great summer house.
What are you talking to?
Danny, he's in town.
Hey, Bardo, how are we supposed to impress you with a big New York night on the town if you don't call before you come?
Well, could you handle takeout Chinese food at your place?
I don't know. It's kind of late notice.
Hey, have him come over tonight. We'll barbecue on the terrace.
What are you doing here anyway?
Meeting financial analysts. My company's declaring a 3-for-1 stock split.
Hey, guess what? We now own 15 shares of Mercury Runners, your company. You know, I just can't get used to the idea that you're this incredibly successful businessman.
Well, I owe it all to that cover story in that fitness magazine of yours.
Yeah, well, we're going to do the president of Nike, but you look better in running shorts. So come by around 8, okay?
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
You know, we should make this a party for him.
What for? He wouldn't know anybody.
You know how social Danny is. He could talk to linoleum. You know, just a few people, like Rachel Dennis, and my art director, he's a nice guy.
How about Carrie? What?
I just thought it could be our friends.
She is my friend, Steph. And she's also the producer of my play, and she's practically the only person I talk to in this city besides you. So while you're introducing Danny to everyone you know, I'd like to have one person there for me.
All right, I'll invite her.
Hey, it doesn't matter if you don't like all my friends. As I recall, there was an entire cigar-smoking poker group back in Seattle that you could barely tolerate.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but right now, I really, really miss that. As I'm sure you're all aware, there's been some unfortunate publicity about a discrepancy in our circulation figures.
I've had about 100 phone calls from advertisers asking for an explanation. What do I tell them?
That it's a communication slip-up with the Audit Circulation Bureau and that we're straightening it out. But I have a much bigger concern. That raw data was stolen from my personal computer files and leaked to the New York Globe. And it was done by someone in this room.
I feel like I'm on an episode of Murder, She Wrote.
The first order of business, I want you all to change your computer password. I want all notes, tapes, transcripts, any material you have to be locked up when you're not using it. We're working with someone who cannot be trusted. But I promise you, we won't be for long. That's all. Carrie, I want you to know, I'm having the locks changed on the office, and starting next week, I'm adding an after-hours security guard.
How fascinating. Is there a message in this cryptogram?
This may be a game to you, but I assure you, it's not to me.
Oh, I have to talk to you right away. I have the most amazing scoop. 3 of the top supermodels at Physique are leaving to form their own agency. And they've already got 5 girls, major faces, committed to going with them.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, but there is a catch. We have to promise them a cover, and it has to be next week.
That'll cost a fortune. The issue went to the printers this morning.
Yeah, but it's going to transform the industry. I mean, the repercussions from this are going to be huge. And nobody knows about it yet but us.
Let's do it.
Are you sure?
Nothing sells like supermodels.
Great.
But I want you to keep this quiet. Only you and me and the production people that need to know. Nobody else. Okay?
Absolutely. Rachel, do you have any room in tomorrow's column? Because I thought you'd want to know what's on Communique's next cover. It's an exclusive. Or it was until now.
I figured this would be a strictly grilled vegetable crowd, but they all want meat.
Honey, this is New York. Everyone's a carnivore.
Excuse me, I'm a rube from out west. I'm looking for my rube friends.
Bardo!
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
How
Danny.
you doing?
Great to see you, man.
Yeah, look at this. You guys are obviously real homesick. Look at this. You got New York literally at your feet.
Well, what about you? Practically a member of the Fortune 500, huh? If anybody belongs to New York, it's you.
Oh, by the way, I picked up a copy of your new magazine. It's very impressive.
Thanks, but we got a long way to go. We're losing money on every issue.
Steph, Danny's already had one boring business meeting today, huh?
2, actually. You know, I'm launching this new line of sportswear, and we're concentrating our advertising in the print media at first. I'd be happy to commit to Communique if it'd help any.
Thanks. Oh, you're great. This is wonderful.
All right, I want to go grab another drink. You want something?
No, I'm fine.
Colonel, it's so great to see you.
Hey, I didn't see you come in.
I can be very sneaky when I want to. I should have my stepfather rent an apartment like this for me. Oh, no, I forgot. He only does that for his employees, not his family.
I admit, it's an incredible place.
Especially the view.
Come over. I want you to meet my friend Danny.
I'll pass if you don't mind. You're really the only person here I feel like talking to.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not sure if you want to hear what I have to say.
Why not? Is this something bad?
It can be. It can be very bad. Mark, I think about you a lot.
Carrie.
I think about you kissing me. I think about your hands all over my body.
Don't.
I think about me making love to you over and over again.
You can't.
Right before you came over here, I was wishing I could be with you in some dark corner. We could hear all of these people, but they couldn't hear us because we would be so very, very quiet. Even at the end.
Carrie, please.
There are nights when I take a man home with me. Just so I can pretend to be making love to you. And the nights when I'm alone, I pretend then too. That's what I think about, Mark. And if you ever think about that, just let me know.
Alan, I know. I know. Trust me, I'm on top of this.
I feel like a damn fool. Begging my sources for this great scoop, and then it turns up in this rag. Oh, you can read all about this beauty business nip and tuck in next week's Communique. But remember, you read it here first.
Oh, Rachel, believe me, I'm as angry as you are.
No, we look like idiots. Me especially. I mean, I practically made these people sign an affidavit that this was our exclusive, and then we go and blow it. If I ever find out who did this...
Oh, come on, it was Carrie Fairchild.
Carrie? Are you sure?
Who else?
Listen, I know that there's a problem between you two, but I've known Carrie for a long time.
Is there any way she could have heard about this story?
I don't see how.
Rachel, if we can get proof, I can fire her. You're the closest thing to a friend she has here. Please, if you see or hear anything.
I just feel really funny about this.
This magazine means a lot to me. I think it means a lot to you, too. For Carrie, it's just a way to collect her allowance. Now, I've got to get the copy desk to put in some changes so we don't look so ridiculous. But it's too late to get the big banner exclusive off the cover.
Yeah, this is Rachel Dennis at Communique. I need to speak with Alan Rush immediately.
Hey, hi.
Oh, hi. Listen, I'm kind of in a rush.
Well, what are you doing down here?
I'm covering this medical malpractice case. I got my job back at the paper.
Really? That's great.
You don't have to sound so surprised.
I'm not. Listen, there's this David Sanborn concert in the park this evening. You know, if you feel like it. Do you like jazz?
Sometimes. But I thought we agreed.
We did, we agreed. But I was going with some friends, and I thought that... Never mind. So that's great about your job.
I know. You said that already. Look, I really gotta...
Yeah, me too. Guess I'll see you around.
I'm Rachel Dennis.
This is a pleasant surprise. Believe me, I don't get many of those. Greetings.
Thank you.
So, you work for me, huh?
For the moment. But not if this security problem at Communique continues. The story that was blown in the Globe today was my exclusive.
How very upsetting for you.
I'm sorry, I was under the impression that this mattered to you.
Carrie. But I've already spoken to Stephanie Wells about it. She told me that she has the situation under control.
Well, holding a staff meeting and telling people to change their computer passwords is not my idea of control. But then maybe she has her own reasons for not taking a harder line.
If you're trying to be coy, you're not very good at it.
In my experience, when you're looking for a leak, you start at the top.
What are you suggesting? Stephanie is responsible for these leaks? It doesn't make any sense.
I know. But when it does, the damage will already be done. I just wanted you to know that Communique needs help. The kind of help that I can give. But I'm not going to bother if this is what happens to my hard work.
What do you want me to do about it?
You're Alan Rush. You can do whatever you like.
Mark Merrill. Yes. Oh, you are a very hard man to find. Do you know that? As far as I can tell, you have no agent, no lawyer. You're not a member of the Dramatist Guild.
I'm sorry, you're...
Ian Walker, Walker Theater Group.
Oh, hi. You've been looking for me?
Yes, it's a good time to talk.
About what?
Your play. I'd like to option it.
You would?
Normally, I only produce established playwrights. I'm a very cautious man. In the theater, you have to be. But one of the great thrills is finding the voices of the next generation, and I think you're one of those.
Wow, that's very, How do you know my play?
I was at the reading in the Hamptons.
Well, I'm very flattered, Mr. Walker,
no,
but...
Ian, please.
Right, but I'm not sure if you know this, but Carrie Fairchild, she set up that reading. She's sort of been acting as my producer.
Oh, so you have a contract with her?
Not exactly.
Well, has she paid you any option money?
No, but she's working very hard on my behalf.
Well, what else has she done, I mean, other than the reading?
That was the first thing.
Mark, I may be stepping out of line here, but there are people who think that producing a play might be a fun, even glamorous way to pass the time. Now, I can tell you from experience that it's tedious and maddening, and you have to be willing to take 5 minutes of glory for years and years of hard work. For me, though, you know, it's worth it. Now, obviously, I don't know Carrie Fairchild, but she strikes me as someone who's more familiar with instant gratification.
I don't know. I think she's really committed to this.
I'm not being critical when I say that anyone can set up a reading. But a production, finding the right theater, negotiating contracts, choosing a director, in all of these things, it helps to have relationships, a track record. I do. I'm also willing to offer you $10,000 for the option. Now, with me, your play stands a very good chance of making it to the stage. Someone like Carrie Fairchild? Who knows?
I'm telling you, Stephanie Wells is a head case. She thinks I'm a mole sneaking around the middle of the night, stealing numbers out of computers. Excuse me, I have better things to do.
Come on, Carrie, you are not exactly the most loyal employee she has.
Does she have any?
Can I help you?
You Nikki Sheridan?
Yes, but...
Could you sign? Here you go.
Owen Abrams, Sasha Noman, Patty and Lee Berg. These are my biggest buyers. What's going on here?
Lady, I pick up, I deliver. You're asking the wrong person.
This can't be happening. These are all returns. 5 major pieces. This is going to cost me...
Nikki?
Oh, my God. I have to make a call. Sasha? Hi, it's Nikki Sheridan. Yes, that's why I was calling. They just arrived.
Good.
I see.
I got the door.
Naturally, I'll be happy to refund your deposit. Yes, you too.
What is it?
She said it was nothing, just a change of heart.
What about all the others? Don't tell me everyone had a change of heart at the same time.
They can if someone is telling them to.
What's going on, Nikki?
Somebody's trying to put me out of business.
If someone told me I could have any woman in the world, movie star, model, someone from history, any woman, I want you.
Be still my lunch.
Don't mind him, Rachel. He hits on anything that moves and a few things that don't.
Stay out of this, Carrie. You don't know what you're talking about. This is from the heart.
One of his lesser-used organs.
Hey! Hey!
Where have you been? I was about to send out a search party.
I knew you were in charge of the picnic. Somebody had to buy the food.
Well, I brought the champagne. Well, I never said I was Martha Stewart.
Well, this looks wonderful.
To tell you the truth, I don't know what's in there. I grabbed some of every salad they had.
Well, anything's fine with me. I'm not picky.
Peter!
Alex, hey! This is a surprise.
Is that who I think it is?
Lois Lane in the flesh.
I thought we had an agreement.
Well, you're a lawyer. You know oral contracts are never binding.
Alex, I want you to meet Rachel Dennis, Gil, you know, my sister Carrie.
I can't tell you how extremely happy I am to meet you.
Thank you.
Why don't we take a walk? We'll catch up with you later. Maybe.
See you, pal.
Who's she?
Do we have to talk about her? I'd much rather talk about you.
I know, I'm boring. Anyway, I'd much rather hear about this friend of Peter's.
Well, if you really must know, she's the chicken pox.
The chicken pox?
Yes, a disease you have to get before you can become immune, you see. No matter how much grief she gives him, he keeps coming back for more. Did you see the Sunday paper about 3 weeks ago?
I knew when I saw you today, I said to myself, she's just pretending to be cold. She's still interested, I could tell.
Oh, you could, huh? So, if you know me so well, what am I thinking now?
You're thinking, when is he going to shut up and take me out in one of those rowboats?
That's amazing. I actually was thinking that would be fun.
Wait right here, I'll be right back.
Alice. Right?
No, actually, it's Alex.
Oh. So how long have you known Peter?
Not long, a few weeks.
I've known him for years, since I was a kid.
Yeah, he told me.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he said you were his sister's roommate in boarding school.
He's great, isn't he?
Oh, he's all right.
No, and truly one of the nicest guys in the world. Seriously, you're very lucky.
I know that.
I mean, he would do anything for anybody. He was just telling me the other day about some friend of his. I think he said she was a reporter. Apparently she did something really stupid and got fired from her job, and then nobody would hire her. And all she could get was some little sad waitressing type job.
Is there a point to this story?
Well, he felt so sorry for her that he went out of his way to pull some strings to get her job back. I mean, of course, he wanted her to think that it was because she was such a good reporter. They just had to hire her. So he didn't tell her that it was really because of him. He's special. I wouldn't let him go if I were you.
Alex, over here!
Yeah, let me help you.
No thanks. You've already done more than enough.
Steph. I think it would be wrong to dump Carrie just because I got a better offer. She's the first person besides you who showed any interest in my play.
She's the first person who showed it to.
Well, none of this would have happened without the reading. I just feel like I owe it to her to give her a shot.
In other words, you're just going to throw away this incredible opportunity.
You hate her. I can't even discuss this with you.
You don't think I can be objective, but neither can you. You're much more concerned about her feelings than you are about your own career.
There's no guarantee Ian Walker can even get a production.
If he can't, then what chance does Carrie Fairchild have?
Steph, if I'm ever successful, I don't want to look back and realize that I got there by treating people badly. All right, look, I gotta get this teacher's meeting.
Mark, I'm not asking you to compromise your principles. I'm telling you to figure out your priorities. I'm just thinking about you. One of us has to.
If you're here to apologize, don't even bother.
The ego has landed. I'm covering a case here, remember? Oh, of course you do. You're the one who got me my job back.
Sorry. I wanted to help you. So shoot me. No, scratch that. Knowing you, you actually might.
I'm not one of your charity cases, Mr. Fairchild. You don't owe me any favors.
Hey, would it kill you to say thank you? I did it because I wanted to. Oh, God knows why. You're ungrateful. You're ornery. Since the day I met you, you've been nothing but trouble.
Oh, no, please take it away. That's one issue I never want to see again.
I know. Let's blow it up real big and put it in the trophy case.
Carrie, call for you. Mark Merrill.
I'll take it at my desk. I've been waiting for this call.
We have some things we need to talk about.
You want to do it here on the phone? I like that sometimes.
Carrie, please, this isn't what you think it is.
Then what is it?
It's something we should discuss over a drink.
Okay. Let's say the Ascot Hotel Bar, 11 o'clock.
Could we do it earlier?
I'm busy earlier. Doesn't your wife let you out alone after dark?
All right, Ascot Bar, 11 o'clock.
I'm glad you finally called, Mark. I don't think I could have waited another day.
Well, you look pleased with yourself.
What if I am?
Then somebody somewhere is going to suffer. Listen, since the cat's officially out of the bag on this new modeling agency, they're throwing a launch party tonight at the Zinc Bar. I just wanted to let you know I put your name on the guest list.
Sorry, can't make it.
Well, it's not like you to miss an event.
Oh, trust me. I'll be at one.
Mm-hmm.
Your going away present.
Did you like it? Because there's more where that came from.
Is your pride really so fragile you can't handle someone breaking up with you?
Oh, spare me the psychobabble, will you? The simple fact is that once upon a time I might have had a reason to support your struggling little enterprise. Now I don't.
It is more than that, and you know it. You're actively trying to destroy my business. But I'm asking you to stop now before things get out of hand.
Are you threatening me?
I know a lot about you, Alan. Maybe even more than you think I know.
Nikki, you should only pick fights you're sure you're going to win. This isn't one of them.
I'm trying to convince myself I can live without you, but it's not working.
Let me guess, another one of Gil Chase's greatest hits?
Okay, Rachel. Tell me what to say. Anything that would make an impression on you. Anything you want to hear.
From you? How about goodbye? Peter! I can't believe you came.
Rachel, hi. You remember Alex?
Of course, we met in the park the other day.
This is an amazing party. I'm so glad you invited us.
I'll get us something to drink, assuming I can find the bar.
I think it's over there.
Stay here. I don't want to lose you.
I really have to thank you.
For what?
Letting me know Peter was responsible for getting my job back. That was too big a secret to have between us, and I'm so glad it's out, because we're closer than we've ever been.
Really? These blue blood boys, they just have to have their blue-collar fling. Of course, the seedy appeal of it always wears off.
Don't hold your breath. On second thought, maybe you should.
There's a half an hour wait for a drink at the bar, but I did manage to snare this. We can split it.
Maybe it's just too crowded and noisy here.
Sure. Sorry.
No problem.
That's pretty unbelievable. How incredibly fortunate for me.
Come on, we're leaving.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a conversation here.
Whatever you're planning to do to her, take me home and do it to me.
It's very nice meeting you.
I'm such an idiot.
I thought you were going to say something romantic.
It's just that half of me wants to drag you into my apartment, lock the door, and never leave.
Sounds like a plan.
The other half of me is saying I can't. I'm sorry, I'm not ready. I must be the only woman in the world stupid enough to say that to you.
Alex, nothing you say to me is stupid.
You better go. I'm too close to changing half of my mind.
Can I get you something?
In a minute, I'm meeting someone.
You Mark Merrill?
Yeah.
She's waiting for you.
Let me have a double scotch.
Listen, I hate to spoil the surprise, but she's got a bottle of Dom up there with her.
Just give me the double scotch.
Want a drink?
I'll do that. Your turn.
So amazing.
Gil, you have no idea.
Carrie.
The first time we're going to do it really fast because I'm not going to be able to hold back. But the second time I want to do it really, really slow. Yes, you can. You definitely can.
Carrie, I can't. Because this is not why I came here. I have to talk to you about my play.
Is that what's going to make you feel better if we talk about the play first? All right. Let's talk about the play.
I've got an offer from somebody else who wants to produce it.
So, turn it down. You already have a producer.
It isn't that simple.
Yes, it is.
Carrie, be honest. Are you really interested in my play, huh? Or is this what you're interested in?
I'm not honest. Is that what you're saying? Yet you're the one that came to this room, to this bed?
I wanted to tell you.
So tell me.
He's someone with a lot of experience. He says producing a play is much harder than you'd think.
Mark, I thought we had a deal.
Technically speaking, we don't. And he's offered me money. A lot of money.
Money, so now you're for sale?
Look, try to understand, okay? This play is important to me.
You know what I understand? You're scum. The worst kind. Scum with the price tag.
Believe me, all right? I feel horrible about this.
Get out!
I'm sorry.
Get out!
How'd it go with Carrie last night?
Not well.
What happened?
What I thought would happen. She was upset. She was angry. She said I was scum.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Honey, I am sorry that you're unhappy. I'm not sorry that she's out of your life.
Listen, I know she's a little screwed up. But that's not all her fault. She wanted to produce this play. She asked me to give her a chance, and I said I would. But I didn't.
Mark, you made the right decision. I know it. And someday you will, too.
I'll see you later.
Now I know how Bull feels after he's mated with an entire herd.
Gil, you can do many worthwhile things with your mouth. Talking, however, is not one of them.
All I'm trying to say is I knew you were incredible, but I had no idea how incredible.
Gil, I have to get dressed.
No, you don't, because I don't ever want you to leave. I can't believe I said that. Peter's not going to believe this when I tell him.
Why not?
Because I don't. Why should he?
What, so you and Peter tell each other everything?
Much, yeah.
So he'll tell you all about last night with Alex?
Nothing to tell, I'm sure. She's the kind who likes to make guys wait.
Oh. Does he like that?
You know the story. Guy who can have whatever he wants, only wants what he can't have. Says she's old-fashioned, if you can believe that crap.
Is that different from his other girlfriends?
Yeah. But then most of them aren't around long enough to be called girlfriends. Come here. I don't feel like talking.
Gil?
What?
I'd rather you didn't tell Peter about us. I'd rather you didn't tell anybody.
Rachel, it's all right. It's not just the sex, as amazing as it is. These feelings I have, these are real feelings.
Well, let me put it this way. If you tell anybody, if you say anything at all, what happened last night will never happen again.
You're kidding.
I'll deny it. I'll say that you're delusional. And I'll tell stories that'll make it impossible for you to get a date for the next 5 years.
I don't understand. Why would you do that?
Well, let's just say, in my own way, I'm old-fashioned too.
again, Danny. We're going to give this campaign front of the book placement. Unless you want center.
It's your call. I trust you totally. The ad department at Condé Nast is going to spit when they hear we've got this account. What a coup.
Too bad it isn't your coup. Danny, just so you know, I have another half dozen magazines that would just love to have your business.
Well, that depends. Do any of those have editors like Stephanie?
No. We have no other editors quite like Stephanie.
Danny, have a good trip home.
Yeah, we'll talk soon.
Yeah.
My best, Mark?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks. This is exciting, isn't it? This kind of campaign will attract other major advertisers.
You're feeling very self-congratulatory for someone with a tremendously embarrassing magazine cover about to hit the stands.
It's still a story people will want to read.
Mm-hmm. The one or two who haven't read it someplace else by now. But tell me, what progress have you made in plugging your leak?
I'm almost certain I know who it is.
Got a pretty good idea myself.
I'm sure we're thinking the same person. And I promise you, I'm keeping a close eye on her.
I'm keeping a close eye on you.
What are you saying? You don't think I'm the leak?
All I know is they keep happening. You make a fine show of outrage, but you don't put a stop to them.
Alan, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous.
Stephanie, a little word of advice. If it isn't you, I'd find the leak, and I'd plug it as soon as I could.
This all new stuff?
It's kind of recycled.
I got your message. Is everything okay?
Actually, no. I got this in the mail today.
New lease for your gallery? Oh, Nikki, how can you afford this rent?
I can't. It's triple what I pay now.
Can you talk to the owner of the building?
Peter, this isn't just about the lease. There's a man. It was never love, but it was exciting and dangerous. And he was powerful.
And married, right?
Yes. I know, it was a huge, huge mistake. It's just, he backed the gallery. He brought me big sales, and now I want out. I want it to be over, and he's making my life a living hell.
How?
Buyers are pulling out. Suddenly, I'm over my head in debt. Then I get the lease, and I'm on the verge of losing my business.
Nikki, let me go after him. It sounds like harassment, restraint of trade.
No, I can't do that.
At least let me look into it. Tell me who he is.
I can't do that either. I'm sorry.
Nikki, let me help you.
Not yet. I guess all I really wanted right now was someone to talk to.
Yes?
Miss Wells, you have a visitor?
Okay, send him up. Thanks for coming. Hope I didn't disrupt your evening.
Oh, no, not at all. I always like to be the first one to leave a dinner party.
Mr. Walker, I really appreciate what you've done.
Actually, I enjoyed it. All these years I've been a producer. It's interesting to learn I'm also a pretty good actor. You know, I must tell you, when you've been in the theater as long as I have, you get used to doing favors. And I thought that I had done them all. But this is the first time I've ever had a wife use me to option her husband's play.
Well, extreme situations call for extreme measures. But it's very important. I never want Mark to know where this money came from.
Oh, no. Of course you don't. You know, I actually read your husband's play last night. It's not bad. Give it some time. He might find someone who will want to produce it. Other than Carrie Fairchild, I mean.
Thanks, but I don't want to take the chance.
Isn't he going to wonder in 6 months, a year, why there's no production? Why I won't return his calls?
By then, he'll have written something else. Something even better. He'll be able to let this one go. Thank you.
May I say, Ms. Wells, for an editor, you don't know very much about writers.
Next on Central Park West.
For every piece of information that you tell me about Peter, I'll give you a little present.
I'm not spending my life with the other woman.
You may not have to.
You're nothing but a little game to me.
What?
What the hell is going on around here?
This meeting must remain strictly confidential.
Yes, of course.